Oh my God, look at your beautiful faces or hear my wonderful voice. It is me with the Prince, which means it's the Prince and me fucking podcast. Number 11. No, 12.
It's Wednesday already?
It's Wednesday already, my dudes. From and we have we've seen something. Again, we just kind of saw a clip of AEW.
Fuck Tony Khan.
Tony Khan getting his head absolutely fucking caved in by the Young Bucks, and yeah, we'll get more into that later. But so far, are you on fucking reels right now? Are you on fucking? Put your fucking phone away, you fucking degenerate.
Okay.
Today we will be going over the WWE releases, and we will be going over the entirety of the draft pool released by Adam Pierce on his fucking Instagram page. But yeah, so these releases are they're hard to look at a little bit. They're not as bad as like previous ones where it's it's like fucking.
So one of them is worse than any one of them.
I'd say two are pretty bad. One is worse than the rest because the one has been there for a while and had more potential. But there's only like fucking 6 names on here. It's better than having like fucking 20 names on a goddamn release form. But yeah, let's just go over them. First one, Xia Li, which had sporadic appearances on WWE television and had a potential feud with Becky Lynch that was kneecapped because they did not know how to fucking book her. First, she was a superhero, and then she was a superhero that was a villain, and then she fucking asked to have a match with Becky Lynch for 3 weeks in a fucking row. I don't even know if the match actually fucking happened. I'm not going to lie. Next one, Von Wagner, which...
Come Tuesday!
If I'm being fucking honest, Von Wagner never really had the appearance of a WWE superstar, and that might be me being a fucking dick. But seeing him again, like next to Kyle O'Reilly before Kyle O'Reilly was released, was kind of just daunting. And just seeing his appearance, I thought he had a really interesting storyline on NXT with Rob Stone, where like Von Wagner had something happen to, like traumatic happen to his head. I thought the work with him and Rob Stone was actually really good, but it was clear as day that he had a ceiling that was even beneath the NXT ceiling, which is upsetting. Zion Quinn, I thought had potential and then immediately got fucking squashed by Braun Breaker in less than 20 seconds. And then Cameron Grimes, which fucking hurts my goddamn soul.
Don't call him Cameron Grimes.
Trevor Lee.
That motherfucker is Trevor Lee, and he is going to kick some ass wherever he goes. Whether it's TNA, whether it's the Indies, maybe he wouldn't in AEW because there's too many fucking people there, and he like...
Didn't he say in the video that his last words to his father were, "I'm a WWE superstar"?
I just signed a WWE contract, yeah.
That is very upsetting. Again, the video is very kind of heartbreaking at a lot of extent because you could tell he just got the call. Tears are coming down his face, but there's still a fucking fire underneath him saying that I'm going to continue doing this and get even better. His storyline with LA Knight in NXT with the $1 Million Man involved was pure fucking gold. Him having to act as fucking LA Knight servant. Kind of from there in NXT, he meandered and they kind of stripped away his character. I don't know exactly who decided to strip away his character from him when they decided to remove the top hat, remove the talk of crypto, and removed half his beard. And then he got called up, and the extent of him doing anything on the main roster was squashing Baron Corbin in a few seconds and then doing a run-in for Dragon Lee, helping him fend off people, and that was the extent of what they tried to do with him on the main roster. Very fucking disappointing because Cameron Grimes had a lot of fucking potential, but apparently WWE did not fucking see it.
I can't wait to be watching an indie show and then I hear "Shake It Off" come over the speakers.
Honestly, God, Trevor Lee might be one of the only people that I actually try and follow on the indie scene after their release, because his aura is just so wholesome. And then the entirety of Indus-Share, which let's go over them individually. Sangha did not know that much. And Veer Mahan has been coming for years. He's been coming for years.
I think he's still coming.
He's still coming. This man is on the edge constantly. He came, had a shit ton of squash matches.
He came and kept coming.
I don't think once in his entirety of his Raw roster fucking stint, he had a match that was a singles match that was more than a few minutes. And I'm pretty sure even in the tag team turmoil, they were eliminated by him and Sanga were eliminated by a team that was just kind of daunting. They were eliminated by Miz and R-Truth in fucking record time. I feel like there was more potential there. They debuted like a few years ago on one of the Saudi shows, and I just remember seeing them and being like, holy shit, this is a good act. And especially with the ringleader of the act, which is former 3MB member, former manager of the Great Khali, and former WWE fucking champion, Jinder Mahal.
How dare you hinder the Jinder?
To be fair, I don't
Fuck!
know. There have been conflicting reports on whether or not it was a fight ring or if he asked for the release.
He asked for the release.
He asked for the release. Which is, I don't know, good. It's good on him. It's good on him.
Jinder Mahal versus Nick Gage 2024. It's coming to you.
And I feel like he definitely has the look to carry himself on the indies very fucking well. I feel like he just needs to have that revert. Like, it's crazy because he had two moments after, like, he returns and then has a promo off with The Rock and is able to hold his own, and then has a mini feud with Seth Rollins and has a good match with him on the main event of Raw.
That was his last Raw appearance ever.
And it sucks that it had to be coincided with Seth Rollins injuring his fucking leg. But, you know, it is what it is. Jinder Mahal still was a great fucking talent, and it sucks to see him go.
Well, now we can get the dream match. Jinder Mahal and who the fuck is Hook?
Jinder Mahal in AEW is not what I'm looking to. And the only other
because he's better than 90% of the roster.
Oh, yeah, no, for fucking sure he's better than Hook.
Better than 90% of the AEW roster.
I disagree. I disagree with that statement. Better than Hook, I'd say for sure.
Well, yeah.
And then the only other shift in WWE management is Rob Stone has not been fired, but has been moved to producing. It says, according to Fightful Select, Stone has been taken on a new role within the company. Stone is set to make a debut as a producer on tonight's episode of NXT. He'll be co-producing a match between Fallon Henley and Jada Parker alongside Matt Bloom. It is worth mentioning that there are currently no plans for Stone to be paired with another wrestler. Pete Dunne and Shawn Spears have also been used as producers as of late. So it seems like he's taking on a full-on time backstage role, which, I'm fine. I like Rob Stone. I like his aura.
Chunk of skin on that one.
The fuck do you mean chunk of skin?
There's a chunk of skin on this fucking guy.
It's a fucking Band-Aid. Of course there's gonna be a fucking chunk of skin on it.
Well, no, like on the cut part, it wasn't just blood on the thing. It was
that's disgusting. I don't know why you bring that up to me, but okay.
Because I was just
no one needs to know that.
Well, I just seen it in the fucking camera.
If they're audio listeners, now you just fucking full on described it. They probably have more exaggeration.
So, if you are an audio listener,
I swear the mic falls over.
I'm gonna do an ASMR about my bloody Band-Aid.
No one wants to hear fucking ASMR on your bloody Band-Aid. Anyways, yep. Look at that mustache.
Who the fuck is that guy?
That is Dominic fucking Mysterio.
Is that Tom or Nick?
That's Dominic.
Tom or Nick?
Dominic.
Tom
Mysterio.
and Nick?
Tom and Nick Mysterio. I don't know. I just really kind of love that fucking face. I love that. I'm sorry, I love that face. The fucking mustache just works so perfectly with it just being. I think it'll elicit even more fucking heat than you would think.
He's got the same mustache I have.
It looks good on him, not on you.
I know that.
Other news. Becky Lynch has cucked Liv Morgan of.
You're one of those people?
Honest to God, Becky Lynch is kind of the modern day fucking Hulk Hogan.
No. We're not doing this.
Liv Morgan had a story that she wanted. No. Liv Morgan had a revenge tour that she wanted to complete. And Becky Lynch has stripped her of it, which makes fucking all the sense in the world, honestly. Because Liv Morgan just fucking injured your world champion. What are you going to do? Fucking reward her with a world championship? Like, I'm not saying Liv Morgan doesn't deserve the world title and I understand injuries happen, but they need to, for one, build up her fucking character more, and for two, not give it to her right after she accidentally injured the world champion. That really does not make sense to me. So I don't understand. I mean, I honestly, I thought it was a stupid idea to have the world title be online in a fucking battle royal. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, there's a fucking pay-per-view premium live event a few weeks away. You could have built it up with a tournament to show off people more individually instead of just throwing them all in a fucking battle royal. But yeah, Becky Lynch wins the world title again, which is fine. You know,
as she should.
As she should. I mean, it's not a bad person to have it on, especially after her fighting her match with over 100 degrees of sickness on her. Her willing to have a WrestleMania match through that strep throat. Yeah, she fucking deserves it.
Out of people on the roster who aren't injured, Becky Lynch is the best women's wrestler and the biggest star they have there.
What about Nia Jax? That's perfectly timed.
You can't even say that with a straight face.
I can't. Other news, Trick Williams wins the NXT title.
Whoop that Trick.
I only saw the fucking ending of the match, but the pop was fucking huge.
The fucking building was shaking.
Yeah, no, I can fucking imagine. I'm gonna have to watch that match back because the ending was fucking just chaos personified. The Final Testament gets pre-drafted to NXT before the draft happens.
Even though they are in the draft pool picture.
Yeah, they're in the draft pool picture, but before the draft, they say we're gonna win all the fucking titles here, which in totality, the AOP's probably win the NXT tag titles, and that's probably all that they're gonna do.
Yeah, Cross might feud for the NXT title.
I mean, I can see Karrion Kross maybe getting the North American title at most. But that's about it.
Maybe down the line though, he ain't gonna beat Obafemi. I see Cross challenging fucking Trick, but losing.
Yeah. Honestly, like, I don't know what it is. I've loved Trick Williams matches, but there's just something about him that makes me feel like he's good, but he's not main roster good yet. If that makes sense.
So Trick
is a tricky situation.
Isn't technically like he's not a. What's the word I'm looking for? Trick isn't your, as far as in-ring goes, best on the roster. But as far as an audience connection and from an entertainment standpoint, Trick Williams is the guy.
Yeah, which ultimately the connection to the audience is kind of a bit more important in some regards. As long as you have a baseline for your wrestling ability, having connections with the audience goes a long fucking way.
There's a lot more to wrestling than just moves.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't need to be the best in-ring moves to be the best wrestler in the world. You need to be able to tell a story. And Trick can tell a story.
And don't get it wrong, I fucking loved him versus Carmelo Hayes at Stand and Deliver. That was a fucking amazing match. So him winning the fucking NXT title does make all the fucking sense in the world.
I didn't even know they were having a match for the title, and I just seen the clip that Trick won the title.
It's kind of same. I would have rather have been on a pay-per-view, but it's it is what it is. Maybe
it's because they want to get Ilya up there for the draft.
Yeah, no, that makes sense as well. Next is heel Chad Gable just going
broke my heart
town on his fucking allies.
Broke my heart. Don't you ever talk about Otis like that. I don't care if you
fucking
talk
starts with Akira Tozawa being like, "Your win loss record's fucking embarrassing."
So is Gable's.
And then goes to fucking Maxine Dupree and fucking just says,
"You're the shits.
You're beautiful, but you're as dumb as fucking rocks."
She's the shits.
And then he bullies the fuck out of Otis. He's like, "You are the biggest fucking disappointment, and you all have to tell me that you're gonna do it no matter what." And then bullies them into saying it, and it's heel Gable is the Gable that we needed. I did not think we needed it. I would have preferred. I preferred him to stay as a fucking face, but not only was the heel turn itself done well, the actual promo afterwards fucking delivered and stuck the landing on this heel turn. The heel turn was still up in the air a little bit for me last week with just how it was done. I thought it was perfect, but I was like, how are they going to actually sell this? But him bullying the fuck out of Alpha Academy, perfect. I still have the theory that he's going to drop Alpha Academy like dead fucking weight, and the Creed brothers are going to be his fucking stable from now on. But I guess that is to be seen.
I don't even think Gable needs a stable.
I don't think so either. But again, as a heel, usually as a heel, you kind of have not have to, but it's helpful to have a stable. That's the reason why Roman Reigns was on top for so long.
Not the only reason.
Not the only reason, but
Roman elevated all of them.
But
they didn't elevate Roman Reigns.
Yeah, but he only elevated them because he fucked them over out of the matches. For the most part, the first leg of the run with the title, he was purely winning without help majority of the time. Then the latter half, it was like, what are you expecting? Oh, the Usos going to run in. Oh, Solo Sikoa is going to run in. Okay, here we go. But yeah, next, this man claims I was kind of a dumbass. Not a dumbass, but kind of gullible.
He's a dumbass.
Dumbass, because when I heard the Shield music hit at WrestleMania, a little part of me was like, is Dean Ambrose coming out? It's not even like when I doubled down and thought about it, I was like, that doesn't make sense. Like I immediately knew that doesn't make sense. But a part of me was like, what if? Holy shit, what if?
It doesn't even work for the company.
I fucking know, but I was still like,
it's not a possibility. He's under AEW contract.
All I'm saying is they lifted my sense of disbelief. And that's what they needed to do, and I think they did a good job at it. I'm sorry, but I haven't heard that music or that fucking logo played for like 3-4 fucking years. So when it
played like a year ago at the Royal Rumble,
I didn't watch it live. So when I saw it hit, I was like, "What the fuck?" But in all reality, Dean Ambrose or Jon Moxley has said, in regards to people thinking he was at WrestleMania, I was asleep in Japan when that was going on. When I woke up, I had these messages saying, I thought you were coming out. And I was like, coming out where? It's cool that people thought it was me, but I was asleep. What an insightful fucking quote. I mean, honestly. But yeah, that's I don't think I was dumb. I think I was just a fan.
You were.
I think I was a marked out fan.
Well, you are marked, but.
And last but not least, before we get to our draft fucking predictions, the law has said the 90-day no-compete clause has been lifted.
Good.
I was going, honestly, I was going to read off the quote, but we don't even really necessarily need to.
That's a lot of fucking quotes.
Yeah.
Trevor Lee for TNA.
It's nice that now it doesn't feel as formulaic where we're like, oh, we know the 90 days is coming up. We just kind of like, it can happen at any fucking time. So yeah, Jinder Mahal or Trevor Lee can go appear whenever or whatever, as such with AEW stars as well, like MJF.
AEW didn't even have a non-compete clause.
Oh, okay, got you. So there's just contractual obligation.
I don't fucking know.
Can they still legally, like, remember how FTR was in WWE and, like, Vince, like, forcefully kept them, or, like, for PAC, like, forcefully kept them under contract?
If it's under their contract, yes. Once they've been fired, no.
Okay, got you. That's still kind of shitty. That I can do that.
There's two more things we actually have to talk about before the draft.
Oh, okay, got you.
One is burger after burger.
It's the quote of the
burger.
It's the quote of the fucking night. Fucking Drew McIntyre just absolutely fucking. Overall, I thought the promo was, the latter half was a bit cringy, but the burger after burger line was delivered really fucking nicely. I like how Sheamus walks into the ring. Drew McIntyre is still sitting cross-legged and is like, come on, man, get the fuck up. I think I deserve some more respect than that. But after the burger after burger line, I thought the promo kind of fell apart a little bit. But
I didn't see anything but the burger after burger line, so.
Oh, okay, gotcha. But yeah, I mean, Sheamus is a bit overweight, but like not overweight. Sheamus is a bit.
He's bigger. He's meatier.
He's bigger, but it's because he was called in early. He said he was called in early. He was not expecting it, so can't blame him for that one. And then Swerve fucking Strickland has won the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. And that actually reminded me of something else, but I'll go out on that after that. Yeah, no, fucking well deserved, honestly. This and the Tony Khan getting his fucking head caved in. Yeah, it kind of fucking it made the vibe of AEW kind of get a little better after the debacle of the fight footage getting released. If Swerve Strickland actually winning the championship in a match where it felt like the odds were stacked against him. I watched the match live, and I genuinely thought every other moment that Hangman Page was going to run in and cost him the championship. So when I saw him hit the final stop on Samoa Joe, it fucking just filled my heart with so much warmth. It made me really fucking happy because he deserves it. He's been putting in the fucking work, and I couldn't be fucking happier to have him.
The first African American AEW World Champion in history.
I mean, it wouldn't have been if Cody Rhodes didn't have that match, but yeah.
What?
You never heard the meme that Cody Rhodes is black?
He's not. I don't care. Fuck your memes. They're not funny.
I thought it was pretty funny.
No.
Okay. Anyways, also on the AEW Dynasty card was Bryan Danielson versus Will Ospreay. What's with the disappointing look?
I don't like Will Ospreay.
You didn't even see the match though.
I know. I just don't like Will Ospreay. He's good. I just don't like him.
Will Ospreay. It was a really fucking great match. It was an amazing match, and I was so happy because it would have been the only reason why I actually bought the fucking pay-per-view was for Bryan Danielson versus Will Ospreay. The only fucking thing I have to say about it is probably like similar things. I'm a mark. I got fucking worked. I thought Bryan Danielson was actually fucking injured at the end of it. Just because of how great his fucking selling is. I genuinely just think the placement of it was just kind of off. I mean, of course, it could be to convey a storyline. But seeing Bryan Danielson just convulsing on the fucking mat after the match kind of just dampened the mood for me a bit. But at the same time, again, could be for storyline purposes. I don't know. I don't like being scared that someone's genuinely hurt. But then again, Randy Orton did it. So, and I was overall okay with that. So
I wasn't okay with that one.
You were not?
No, because I love Randy Orton.
Yeah. So you get the vibe of like thinking someone is genuinely hurt and then just being uncomfortable with it. Mm-hmm. And that's how I felt at the end of the Bryan Danielson versus Will Ospreay match, and why I feel like it took it away from him a bit. And then final topic before the draft. Oh,
we have another one. Okay.
It's gonna be real short and sweet. AEW made the right choice for leaving the footage.
No.
They made the right choice for releasing the footage.
No. They made themselves look bad.
They made themselves look fucking horrible.
No, I'm actually glad they released it because I can laugh at them.
I think it was, I don't know. Just the way that everything kind of fell apart and then came back together, I thought was kind of beautiful. The FTR versus Young Bucks match at the end, I thought the ending was perfect aside from the fact that FTR, Dax, I believe, was on the top of the fucking ladder. And I was going, where's he?
He had his Eddie Guerrero moment. Where the fuck is Vicky?
And then fucking.
Where the fuck is Jack Perry?
And then Jack Perry comes in, fucking running, pushing over the fucking ladder as lightly as possible. And then fucking the security guards come in and fucking tackle him, put him in the corner, reveal his fucking mask. He has a shit-eating grin on. I thought it was perfectly done. And honest to God, I loved every minute of it. And then they doubled down on NXT with him hitting Tony Khan with a fucking mic, and then them hitting him with a fucking Meltzer driver. Like, I don't know. I feel like it was a good step. It was a good step in the right fucking direction for me.
So now is it time?
It is time for our predictions.
I think this is the latest we've ever gone into our main topic.
Latest, really? Yeah, usually we hit the 10-minute mark.
Yeah.
What's is it on the Raw or is it on everyone?
This is on everybody.
Are you sure? Go up. I want to make sure. Okay, good.
So if it's on somebody it's on NXT that we feel like is just going to stay there, we won't even mention them.
Yeah, we might not. We're going down the entire Raw. We're going down the entirety of the WWE roster and thinking of where we're going to be placing people based off of this picture.
For my fellow Homo sapiens, where the fuck is Omos?
Where he fucking deserves. Nowhere.
Omos is the fucking man, the fucking goat. I'm an Homo sapien. I'm an homosexual.
I hope they have another round of releases tomorrow, just so we can.
Are you a fucking homophobe?
Am I a homophobe? I don't want to see him on my fucking screen. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So I'm friends with an homophobe.
I just don't, man. He walks around.
Anyways,
weird.
back to the draft.
I'd rather than see on fake. But yeah, the phenomenal AJ Styles is going to Raw, just because makes sense. He's going to have a fucking mini feud with fucking Cody Rhodes, but then immediately get fucking drafted. I feel like he belongs on Raw.
Yeah, he's gonna he's gonna feud with Cody for Backlash, but after Backlash, he's gonna fade to the other brand. This would leave us to the Final Testament, which we've already talked about, NXT.
Yeah, like they're going to NXT and they're picking up the tag titles, and that's about it.
Yeah. Tozawa would go with Alpha Academy,
which is definitely staying on Raw because they're going after the.
Which I kind of feel like Gable could get drafted separately from them.
Do you think so?
I think so.
It'd be funny if he was like, "You fucking nerds, you're gonna come and help me win the fucking IC title," and then immediately get drafted away.
Or then the second, or like the second he wins the IC title, just fuck them.
Again, he has the Creed brothers; he'll be fine.
But no, I feel like they will go to Raw either way.
Fucking Alba Fire.
Who cares?
Yeah, who the fuck cares?
She won't get drafted, but Alexa Bliss will be back very soon.
Oh yeah, she's definitely gonna be returning.
Andrade, where did we put Andrade?
Andrade is in Who Cares? No, he's on SmackDown.
Who cares?
He's on SmackDown.
So we have a couple categories. We have NXT, we have SmackDown, we have Raw, and we have Who Cares?
Yeah, because some of these people like genuinely like, what are you fucking doing?
So far for Who Cares, we have Elba Fire.
Yeah, only Alba Fire because like they have not presented her on TV all that well. It's not even that we're saying they're a bad performer per se. It's just their actual
don't care.
Their booking has told us not to care.
Angel would be with Legado.
The Fantasma, which is going to go to Raw.
We feel like they're going to go to Raw. Keep Legado away from LWO. They kind of will spoil where we think the LWO is going, but that's fine.
And also because like LWO and Legado has been done. It doesn't need to be done again.
Angelo Dawkins, which brings us to the Pride.
Pride's definitely going to go to fucking Raw as well.
Yeah, I feel like the Pride needs to switch up, and Raw is a good switch up for the Pride.
And also Bobby Lashley is a main play roster member. He deserves more. Yeah. He deserves more.
And Lashley in the World Heavyweight title division, I just like that a lot.
I can see him where he would look fucking beautiful with that championship.
I don't ever see him winning the WWE title again, but I could see Lashley having one last run with the World Heavyweight title.
Yeah. And I think he deserves it. I think him winning those and then fucking Street Profits winning the tag titles is actually doable. With the Awesome Truth being the tag champions, now it feels nice because it feels like we don't know who's going to get the
anyone can take them. It could be baby faces. It could be heels.
Yeah. So that's why I like. So hopefully Street Profits may be one of the ones to get them off the tag of Awesome Truth.
Apollo Crews.
Who fucking cares? Because since his fucking Raw since last draft when he was drafted to Raw, he only had maybe one match against the returning Andrade, which got a deadpan reaction. Again, not saying Apollo Crews is not a good worker. I saw him in the pandemic era where there was no fucking fans, and all I had to rely on was his skill in the ring, and I loved seeing him back then. Not saying anything about Apollo Crews, but just the booking wise, I don't fucking really care.
They're not going to do anything with him anyways. I like Apollo Crews. He's really talented. Like, especially when he first got called up, I thought he was going to win the IC title from The Miz. Like, I loved Apollo Crews.
Yeah. It's just they've not
done anything. Since he lost the IC title, why do anyone have a reason to care?
Yeah.
Ashante, the Adonis, and Cedric Alexander. I feel like they could do some. They could do some damage on NXT and maybe even win those titles.
I can see that happening because I've seen them individually more so Cedric Alexander. Cedric Alexander deserves
the world.
Fucking something. Give him fucking something in him in NXT.
Cedric is so good, and people don't get to see Ashante that much, but he's good too.
I haven't seen enough of him to really dictate that.
He can work.
Fucking damage control.
I don't remember where we put that.
We fucking put them.
We put them on Raw.
We put them on Raw, and they have the women's tag team championships, which they said were eligible for any brand.
Which makes more sense for them to go to Raw because Raw has more time.
Raw has more time, but you would think that would mean that the women's tag team fucking matches get more than 5 minutes in total, but 2 matches were on Raw, and the total length of both of them combined was 5 minutes. So you would think that, Prince, but that is not the case. Honest to God,
they still need more time to fit that 5 minutes into the show.
What do you mean?
They can't fit the 5 minutes onto the 2 hour show. They need the 3 hour show for their 5 minute match.
Oh, so if it was on SmackDown, then it would be 3 minutes.
If it was on SmackDown, it wouldn't be on the show at all.
Also, like genuinely for the fucking women's tag titles, they should just go down to fucking NXT. I'm not saying Asuka and Kairi Sane should go down to NXT. I'm saying the titles themselves need to go down to NXT because they have way more fucking women on the NXT brand. They could do more with that. Next,
so this one.
Next we have fucking. Also, the champions are already implied to.
Yeah, the champions are guaranteed staying where they are.
So yeah, A-Town Down is going to be staying on SmackDown,
which is good. The champions should stay on their brand. It's a lot of confusion.
Yeah, remember what happened last time? They switched up fucking. Remember last time when they had to do the fucking stupid ass fucking championship swap outs?
Well, even last year was awkward too because they drafted the SmackDown women's champ to Raw and the Raw women's champ to SmackDown, but they kept their belts,
which was fucking weird. And the year before that was Becky and Charlotte, I think, where like they fucking threw it at each other.
The year before that, they swapped titles too. They did the New Day and the Street Profits.
Yeah, where they did it in a backstage segment.
Yeah.
And it's like, thank fucking God for the new designs. By the way, the new designs, the SmackDown's tag titles look a lot better than the Raw ones.
I like the Raw ones.
I prefer the SmackDown ones, but they both look
The only reason I like the Raw ones is because there's a little bit of color. I like a little bit of color on my belts. Not the whole fucking strap.
Yeah.
Like it can work, but like if the belt is really nice, then it can work.
Yeah, and I think I was actually right. My prediction was right last week. I said it was going to be in this shape for the SmackDown, and I was right.
Yeah. But I definitely do like a bit of color on my belts. That's the only reason I like the Raw ones a bit more.
Makes sense. Who the fuck is calling you?
My grandmother.
Okay, gotcha.
So, you predicted Corbin going back up to the main roster
with Braun Breaker, but the same.
I feel like Corbin's going to stay on NXT.
I could see that being a thing as well because they did kind of have like him and Braun kind of had like a separating moment in the ring where it was like, "You have made my career. Thank you so much. This is the funnest thing." It was kind of implied that they might be breaking up, which I could see. Either way, Baron Corbin's been doing his best work in NXT, so prefer him to stay in NXT in a sense. But at the same time, I would not mind him seeing him with Braun Breaker on SmackDown.
I feel like they're going to give Breaker. They're going to turn Breaker heel.
Yeah,
and give him a push to the moon.
He deserves. Yeah, heel works way.
He
better.
will be United States champion by SummerSlam.
If he's not, dude, that'd be fucking wild that they have fucking not even SummerSlam. Fucking LA Knight beats Logan Paul at SummerSlam, and then the very next match when he defends the title, fucking Braun Breaker comes in and squashes LA Knight.
Next Friday on SmackDown.
Yeah, exactly, because LA Knight can build himself back up with his mic work.
I don't think you have Logan Paul hold it all the way to SummerSlam. That'd be a long fucking title reign.
Okay, got you. So maybe fucking at SummerSlam.
Like maybe I see Night of Champions, Clash of the Castle, LA Knight takes it from Logan Paul.
Okay, I can see that too.
And then SummerSlam, you have Breaker win that belt.
Bianca Belair is going to Raw.
Because she'll stay with Montez.
Who the fuck is
honestly,
no, not her. Who the fuck is Boa?
He's been on NXT for years. That's nothing. Honestly, I know we didn't put it down. I could see Blair Davenport getting a call up to SmackDown.
Yeah, I would only say that because she's hot. I haven't seen enough of her wrestling. If I'm being completely fucking honest with you, I think she's in a storyline right now. But yeah, no, I mean, I haven't seen enough of wrestling to dictate whether or not she deserves a main roster call up. But
she's been down there for so long. I feel like she will get a call up to SmackDown.
Yeah. And they also spoiled a fucking return.
Which I hate that they do.
They spoiled the return of Braun fucking Strowman, which, okay. I mean, the way they did this was really weird because it was kind of spoiler-ish-esque. But at the same time, it's not the most annoying way they could do it. I just don't like the idea of, like, the graphic of everyone that's going to get drafted, like, being drafted. It just seems a bit weird. I like the surprise of randomly finding out who's getting drafted. But Braun Strowman, yeah, he's probably going to fucking SmackDown to give himself a new coat of paint because his last runs haven't been bad. It's just been he's been in limbo. I'm not even sure if he's fucking injured or not.
Yeah. Like he's been out with a neck injury.
Okay, so there's a reason he's been out. The fuck is underneath fucking Braun Strowman?
Brock Lesnar.
He's on the roster page.
Where have you been?
He's on the roster page.
Where have you been?
I thought he was removed from the roster.
No,
page.
they put him back on like 3 months ago.
Why?
Because it's Brock Lesnar. He's the fucking man. The piss master. I want you to shit on yourself, you bitch. Brock Lesnar.
I see back on the fucking.
Because he's the fucking man.
Okay. All right.
He's the piss master right there.
Yeah, I know. I feel safe in WWE as a woman. Okay, great. Awesome.
We already said Breaker.
Yeah, SmackDown. Bronson
Big
Reed.
Bronson Reed. SmackDown. I feel like SmackDown's going to be the land of the meaty men.
Yeah, SmackDown, fucking Bronson Reed and fucking Braun Strowman.
That's
fucking
a feud.
feuding out. Braun Breaker's on there as well.
They don't even need to go to a pay-per-view with that feud, but that will be a fucking feud.
Yeah.
It'll be like Bronson Reed and Ivar.
Also, Sheamus on that. Oh, wait, we haven't got him.
We'll get to Sheamus.
I'm sorry. The Creed brothers are staying on Raw, as I said previously, because that's going to be the new faction with Gable.
See, I would have put him in Who Cares, but, you know.
What's fucking wrong with you?
I don't care.
The Creed brothers are fucking amazing.
I didn't say they aren't. I just don't care.
Fuck.
I would have put this one in Who Cares, too.
Candice LeRae is going wherever Johnny Gargano goes, which is she's staying on Raw.
That's why I say Who Cares. It's wherever Gargano goes. Carlito, LWO, SmackDown, baby.
Yeah, staying on fucking SmackDown.
I fucking forgot about this one.
She's still signed with the company.
Carmella.
Wasn't she fucking? Didn't her and Corey she's having a child?
They had a child. Yeah.
They had a child. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, my bad. Sorry. Just the way she was booked, Carmella is like not someone I care about particularly.
Carmelo Hayes. He will be on
getting,
Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, he's definitely getting called up to the main. And the fucking Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, he deserves to be on the Raw roster because he is a main event fucking player. You know what I mean? Immediately they built him up. Oh, yeah. I feel like you're skipping.
We talked about all these already.
Okay,
tag teams.
Okay.
Fucking fuck.
I'm fucking sorry.
Chelsea Green and Piper Niven.
They're going to fucking
SmackDown.
They're going to SmackDown. Need some new scenery for them, and they kind of need each other, so it makes sense that they stay together.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. CM Punk, Pepsi Phil. Who cares?
Who the fucking cares, honestly? No, deadass. Who fucking cares about CM Punk? Jack Berry does. Fucking Tony Khan does.
I would love to see. I don't see it happening, but I would love to see a main roster call up for fucking Dijak.
No, Dijak deserves that fucking main roster call.
Like, give me Dijak and Gunther. Give me Dijak and Ilya again.
The fact that you
can we put Dijak on SmackDown?
I want to put Dijak on SmackDown.
We're predicting Dijak to SmackDown.
Dijak deserves a fuck. He just lost a match for the fucking North American title. He deserves to have a main roster fucking call.
Dijak with the fucking that's on Raw. I'm just gonna say with the IC title, but
that looked fucking beautiful. That looks stunning. Especially him taking out for Sami Zayn. Him versus Sami Zayn. Holy fucking shit. Dude. They have
no matter where you put Dijak, you get a lot of bangers.
And also because like Dijak is like
he's him.
He's him, and he was called up as fucking T-Bar.
He's gonna fucking ratio you.
You need to make sure that you fucking have some remembrance of the fact he was T-Bar because he needs a redemption arc from that.
We need a feud with Dijak and Drew McIntyre so they can go off on each other on Twitter.
Brother. Not even
because Dijak's Twitter game is crazy.
Not even the Twitter thing, but just the fucking match itself. Yeah, no, fucking Dijak needs to be fucking called up like bad.
Dominic Mysterio, which leads us to the Judgment Day.
Damian Priest.
Without Priest, I feel like they go to SmackDown.
Yeah.
And Priest stays on his own on Raw.
Because recently Damian Priest has said, I feel like that would kneecap a story that could be told, but at the same time, if they want to play the long game, that does make sense. Recently, on Raw, basically Damian Priest says, I don't need you guys. You need me. And it's like, if they all get drafted away, that'd be hilarious if he is now on his own and does a fucking face run or just loses the title immediately. Drew Gulak.
Where? Who cares?
Drew McIntyre is definitely staying on Raw. Fucking Pretty
Elton
Deadly.
Prince, Pretty Deadly.
They need to go to Raw because on SmackDown they have not been utilized all that much. Like, I mean, they've been in matches in the first leg of their run, and when they got injured and got called like returned. Like they did a nice job with that and making video packages, but yeah, they definitely need new scenery just because they're not being presented right. Giovanni Vinci is going back down to NXT because a Ludwig Kaiser versus Giovanni Vinci feud is not going to sell at the arena. So yeah. Also, I kind of prefer Giovanni's singles run just because of his ability to present himself in the ring, and his presentation of his entrance was a lot better and more individual. And I know they want to push Ludwig Kaiser more. So
I prefer Vinci over Kaiser.
I have no preference. I see them both as like kind of like imperial guys. Gunther is staying on Raw because he's probably going to pick up the World Heavyweight title.
We put him on SmackDown.
Oh, never mind. We put him on SmackDown. Excuse me. Because we're going to see him have a match with Cody Rhodes.
Gunther should be the guy to beat him. It should either be Gunther or someone we'll get to later.
No, Gunther stays in the mid card and he takes the U.S. title from fucking Logan Paul. I'm just saying. Imagine Gunther versus Logan Paul.
Drizzling shits.
Dude, come on. You would not pay to see Logan Paul get his shit kicked in.
No, because I like Logan Paul.
I will leave you on that hill to die on. There you go.
I like Logan Paul. He is a great fucking wrestler. You want to know who I
fucking love? Ilya Dragunov.
Dragunov is my fucking hero.
And he's going to SmackDown.
And this motherfucker, he should beat Cody Rhodes. He won't, but he fucking should because he's a lot better than Cody Rhodes. I'm not even saying Cody Rhodes is bad, but he's a lot better than Cody Rhodes.
I can actually, in ring, not mic-wise, but in ring ability, I think I prefer Ilya's fight style to Cody.
Out of in-ring work, Ilya Dragunov is my favorite in WWE right now. I think he is the best in-ring worker in the company.
And that is a strong argument because I agree with that, honestly, because, I love Cody Rhodes just for his character and for the context of where he is and because of his in-ring ability. But Ilya Dragunov is off the fucking charts in ring work. When we're talking about purely in ring work, I love Dragunov more than Cody.
I've never seen a bad Ilya Dragunov match.
That is accurate as well. And him and Gunther being on the same fucking roster is fucking money. Fucking money.
That'll feed families. That won't just sell at arenas. That'll feed fucking families for generations.
Indy Hartwell.
We talked about her in Candace already.
Oh, yeah. No.
Who cares?
Isla Dawn.
Isla Dawn, who cares?
Ivar,
NXT. I like Ivar a lot.
Yeah. He already had one program with who was it? Obafemi.
It's still going, isn't it?
It's still going. They only had a promo back and forth, and then he had a match with Sheamus, which he lost. I think I prefer his character in NXT because on main roster he's just a fucking Viking, but on NXT programming he seems like a real fucking dude.
This motherfucker can go.
And something about Ivar just being a real dude is a little bit more intimidating than him in Viking mode. Like something about him, like his presence and his fucking structure as a normal dude just comes across more intimidating that you see this guy in a bar and genuinely be fucking afraid as soon as you walked in. So yeah, he's probably going back down to NXT because I think a character reinvention would work here. It's gonna be like, what do you think they should do when Eric returns?
Reunite them and have them just be people as a tag team.
Yeah, because the fucking Vikings gimmick is like just.
They should be the War Raiders again.
The War Raiders. Yeah, exactly.
War Machine from the fucking Independence.
Dude, I completely blacked that out of my mind that when they got called up, they had like fucking 5 or 6 different fucking names.
They had 2.
They did?
Viking Experience and Viking Raiders. That was it.
Oh, because it went from War Raiders to Viking Experience to Viking Raiders, which is why it felt so.
And then Viking
odd.
Experience was switched to the name of their finisher,
which confused. That's why it was so confusing. That's why it was so fucking confusing. Next one is Ivy Nile. I think we've seen enough to tell that she could probably get separated from the Creed brothers and be good on her own, which is why I believe we put her on SmackDown.
Yeah. Jade motherfucking Cargill.
If you don't think she should be on Raw, you're fucking ridiculous. You're fucking ridiculous.
I see why some people think she should be on NXT, but she'll be on Raw.
Yeah, that's kind of just presentation-wise of how much of a megastar that she presents herself to be. Also, the fact that Bianca Belair is on Raw as well.
And the look.
And just the look itself is more than it's like life-defining of being like, holy fucking shit, this is Jade Cargill. I can see her be on Raw.
Yeah.
Fucking Jey Uso. I think we
didn't cover him yet.
I know we did. We put him on. We put him on fucking.
We didn't talk about anyone in the bloodline yet.
Put him on Raw.
Yeah, we did put him on Raw.
Yeah, I didn't bring him.
We haven't talked about the bloodline yet.
Yeah, so we're gonna put him on fucking Raw.
As well as Jimmy Uso, who was apparently not eligible to be drafted.
Is not eligible. He got kicked out of the bloodline, so he's now no longer ever going to be on TV again. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. Maybe they're gonna have Jimmy Uso take some time back, and then fucking that'd be fucking wild. They have the
oh no! So he's gonna come. So Jay will get drafted to Raw.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Jay with getting his ass beat by the rest of the bloodline.
Yeah.
He's gonna get saved by Jimmy.
Yeah.
But it still won't be enough, and then Roman Reigns will save them, turning babyface. And at SummerSlam, it'll be Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, and Solo Sikoa against Roman Reigns and the Usos. And we're going to find out at SummerSlam that Solo, Tama Tonga, and Jacob Fatu were all being controlled by The Rock. And it'll be The Rock and Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 41.
If you guys don't book that, you guys are fucking dumb. If you don't book what this man just said, you are on a whole nother level.
It's almost like I know how to book.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, no, that should be what fucking happens. You just took that storyline like 2 levels above what I thought.
I would not mind seeing this motherfucker get a call up.
Joe Gacy, yeah. I mean, I think he is. I genuinely
feel like he could even fit on Raw.
I think he's going to be a part of the Wyatt Six. I don't think he's going to be a part of the draft. I think he's going to be part of the Wyatt Six.
Yeah, I see him going up to Raw very soon.
Yeah, because I just love it. I love his character. Ever since he debuted with that PC gimmick, I just thought it fucking worked. I like the way that he looks. I love the way that he acts. I love his theme song on top of that.
I love that too.
And for the fact that his entrance is literally him coming out to his theme song and then the camera straight up fucking turning upside down. And just when he's getting dragged around in a fucking straitjacket by Dijak and is menacingly laughing, that shit is fucking peak. I love his face. I love everything about Joe Gacy, and I love his in-ring ability as well. He's able to be a face as well as a fucking heel so fucking well.
I've always loved Joe Gacy. I've followed him since his days in CZW.
Yeah.
Joe Gacy, he can go somewhere. How about this guy? You think he's getting drafted?
You're pointing at a blank thing. Why is there a blank box on here?
We see the name at least.
Oh, it's John Cena.
Yeah, there's no one there because he's invisible, but you see the name. Where do you think he's going?
NXT.
What?
Actually, never mind. Who cares?
Who cares?
Who fucking cares about John?
Fucking,
he's not getting drafted.
Fucking mid-card.
Dude, imagine John Cena getting fucking drafted to NXT. That would be so fucking...
Imagine him getting drafted in general. Like, what the fuck?
That'd be so fucking... It'd be funny. No, what would be fucking even more hilarious?
That would be Speed.
No, imagine... Imagine John Cena fucking coming back on a semi-regular full-time schedule and he gets drafted and the graphic is just blank.
That'd be fucking amazing.
Fucking great.
Yeah, you didn't see that John Cena's on this. He's right here.
Oh.
He's right up here next to Bianca Belair.
Oh, well, damn it. I did not fucking see him.
He's also next to AJ Styles. They kind of split the image. But...
I like on one fucking half is half his face, the other half is half his face.
Yeah, it's right there.
Fucking
clearly.
clip him off. Okay, got you.
Gargano, DIY.
Stay on Raw.
Yeah, Raw.
They literally just started a fucking program with the Awesome Truth. So,
yeah.
Fucking Carl Anderson and the Good Brothers are
the Good Brothers and Medium NXT.
Yeah, they're going to NXT.
NXT fits really well for them
because they're doing literally nothing on the main roster. On the at least in NXT, the Good Brothers can fucking lead the younger talent to understand tag team wrestling more.
Yeah,
so that's good. Katana Chance and Kate Carter.
Who cares?
I can say I can say that too. KO
Raw.
Yeah, Raw. He's staying on Raw.
Well, he's going to Raw. He's on SmackDown.
Oh yeah, okay, got you. Then him and Sami Zayn can start something up again.
Yeah.
Whether it be a tag team or a feud, I think.
Oh, this guy. Think he's getting drafted?
Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that?
Okay, then. The New Day.
Honestly, kind of who fucking cares? Not listen, man. Oh yeah, we put him on Raw with Kevin Owens to reform the New Day.
Reform that New Day with Big O.
The Big O, fucking 2 fucking weeks. Next one is LA Knight.
Yeah.
It's probably staying on
SmackDown.
He's probably taking the US title from fucking Logan Paul. Oh my god. Liv Morgan is definitely staying on Raw.
Enough said.
Fuck. Did we say Ludwig Kaiser?
He's with Gunther.
Okay, got you. Yeah. We're going down the entirety of the fucking entire page. Holy shit. Natalia is going to fucking NXT.
No, who cares? What are you talking about? Who cares?
Naomi.
Speaking of Naomi, I didn't even see Naomi. SmackDown.
Yeah, stay on SmackDown. Probably feuding with fucking Tiffany Stratton more, honestly.
So Natalia, who cares? Nia Jax, who cares?
Yeah.
Nikki Cross, who cares?
I completely forgot about Nikki Cross.
I like Nikki Cross. I'd like to see her do something on NXT. Actually,
where is she right now? She out on injury right now?
I have no idea. She wasn't in the pool.
She's not in the pool, and the last time we saw her, or at least the last time I saw her, was in the fucking Royal Rumble. Her staring off in the distance and then just fucking eliminating her.
Yeah.
So
I'd like to see her do something in NXT.
Yeah. NXT would probably work better for her.
Odyssey Jones.
Who cares? He was on Raw for an entire year and then didn't have a single fucking match. What the fuck are you doing? Don't draft someone if you're not going to fucking use them. It's like when they fucking drafted Gable Steveson and they did fucking fuck all with him on Raw and then put him down in NXT and then that fucking failed. So, Odyssey Jones, I don't know.
Omos NXT. I love Omos, but NXT.
Who cares?
Don't know. That ain't happening in my household.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
Don't disrespect my God like that.
Or the top of the fucking release chart tomorrow.
No. I swear if that happens, I'm coming to your house.
He gets fucking. That's the first thought you have is like, I'm going over to Jeremiah's house and bitching.
Yeah, it's your fault. No, I'm going to your house with fucking.
Man just pointed at a knife. Okay.
No, I didn't. I did not point at a knife. That's your knife. I pointed at this.
Oh,
fucking. It's a fucking pen.
Oh, my bad. That's
Omos is good. I feel like he'll be doing something in NXT.
Fucking New Catch Republic is staying on SmackDown and hopefully taking the tag titles off of Theory and Grayson Waller. A-Town Down.
A-Town Down Under.
A-Town Down Under. Why is it? What's the under part like?
Down Under, Australia.
Oh, okay, got you. Randy Orton.
SmackDown, baby.
Yeah, he's staying on SmackDown.
This is the guy I was saying, the other guy who should take it from Cody Rhodes. It's either Gunther or Randy Orton. More than likely Randy Orton.
Yeah, he's definitely staying on SmackDown to have a feud with fucking Cody Rhodes, though I don't know. It's got to be face versus face.
No. We'll start maybe a one-off face versus face.
Yeah.
Randy turns. WrestleMania next year, your main event.
Actually, yeah. I mean, I was thinking Randy Orton's too over, but he has been back for a while, or at least a little bit.
Well, and if you do it right, like, give me a 2009-esque Randy Orton.
Where he's punching people backstage.
Where he's a killer.
Yeah. No, I'd love to see that too.
Who cares?
Raquel Rodriguez?
Who cares?
I'd say fucking probably on Raw.
Who cares? That's what I say.
Ricochet. We put him on SmackDown.
SmackDown for Ricochet.
To have a match with fucking Andrade. Bloodline is clearly this day going to Raw. And that's crazy because now they're going to be on the same brand as Sami Zayn again.
No, it's Tribal Chief.
Roman Reigns is still going to be returning sporadically. I don't think he's going to be on a regular basis, but he's going to be. He's going to be on the same roster as Sami Zayn. So, I mean, that inspires something.
Who the fuck is this? Okay.
Ryan Papola. Seth freaking Rollins is
Monday Night Raw.
Staying on Raw.
Monday. What the fuck? Monday
Night
Night
Rollins is
Rollins.
staying on Mondays. Shayna Baszler.
NXT.
Dude, you want to hear some fucking crazy thing? I doubt you've. Do you remember what Shayna Baszler sounds like?
Yeah.
She sounds like Naruto.
Yeah.
I saw a fucking comment, and it just had me fucking dying laughing.
Once you see it, you can't unsee it.
She sounds like look up a promo right now and imagine. Just close your eyes and imagine Naruto saying it. It's fucking verbatim. Sheamus
SmackDown.
going to SmackDown to face off. He's going to be on the same roster as Gunther, Ilya Dragunov, Braun Breaker,
Bronson Reed, Braun
Braun
Strowman,
fucking Ricochet as well. I mean, I know it's not big men slapping man meat, but I think that'd be a good match. Why was that so funny?
Shinsuke Nakamura, NXT.
They're going down to NXT. They need to redo him again. They need to redo him again. Because I like his character now, but
I'd love to see Nakamura versus this man right here. Nakamura Obafemi.
I love Nakamura. He deserves way fucking more than just to be fucking treated like shit, kinda.
Who cares? Chauncey Blackheart.
She's not even in the fucking draft pool, I'm pretty sure.
Who cares?
Fucking.
Is she ever coming back, Sonya Deville?
She had a bad injury. I don't know how long. I think it's the ACL.
Yeah, but she's been out for like 11 months.
ACL injuries.
Where the fuck is Tamina?
Uh,
Ain't nobody meaner than Tamina.
Who cares?
Fuck you. I like Tamina.
I think she's alright.
Yeah. Tegan Knox, who cares?
Yeah, who cares? I know we put her down on one of them, but I don't really.
Tiffany Stratton, I didn't even see her in the pool.
Well, but yeah, she's probably gonna stay on SmackDown, honestly.
Yeah.
She's probably just it's
SmackDown fits most for her.
Mm.
I believe that is the end of it.
Wait,
one
last but
one.
no, before her.
That's the LWO.
Yeah. Oh my bad, sorry, I forgot. Last but not least,
last and certainly least.
Not least, Zoe
certainly
Stark.
least.
Zoe Stark.
Who cares?
Who cares? So yeah, that is our fucking predictions for the draft. What the fuck are you looking? He's clearly going.
I'm gonna predict SmackDown.
He's going
for this guy right here.
No, he's going to level up. Maxwell Jacob Freeman is going to fucking NXT level up. Try to cut your fucking shitty Mark promos on fucking NXT level up, kid.
I think it's time for me to go.
What do you mean? MJF is clear as day staying with AEW. I don't think he's coming to WWE. Like that, they're doing something better with AEW with Tony Khan getting his shit rocked and shit like that, and they're okay by themselves, but they need MJF. They fucking.
But MJF doesn't need them. MJF is above that company.
I'm just saying, there's already one void, man. There's how many voids can be made until they're fucking indies?
They are the indies.
Oh, I kind of.
They're more like shindy. It's calling them an indie is a disrespect to indies.
I don't know, man.
Indie wrestling is a lot more entertaining than AEW.
I mean, I'd much rather be doing this podcast than watching it live, so I guess that says something.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, Khan. I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry. Fuck you,
Tony
dude.
Khan, again, if one day it comes down to it,
Why?
Hey,
Why?
I just want to say, you have to remind the people that you love them, and that I hope that you and you and you and you and you and you have the most beautiful, wonderful-esque, terrific day of all time. And just remember, my dudes, AEW is where the best wrestle.
AEW's the shits.